Nigeria, my country. Terrorists are the ones giving condition for peace to reign in Plateau State. In this same Nigeria that we are in, terrorists are the ones deciding whether there's going to be peace or not. Anyway, guys, before we delve right into the details of today's news, have you subscribed yet? Have you? Please go ahead and subscribe if you have not already subscribed to this channel. Also, give this video a massive thumbs up. That way, we're encouraged to put out more reliable and authentic news. And also, YouTube is able to recommend this video to other YouTube viewers all around the world. Lastly, please leave your opinions in the comment section below. Following the killing of over 100 innocent residents in Bokos and Bassa local government areas of Plateau State within a week, Governor Caleb Manasseh Mutfwang convened an emergency stakeholders meeting aimed at charting a path towards restoring peace in the state. According to The Sun, the meeting, which took place in Jos, the state's capital, was attended by a wide range of prominent Plateau citizens. These included former governors, serving and former senators, current and former members of House of Representatives, past ministers, traditional rulers and religious leaders from both the Jamaatul Nasir Islam (JNI) and the Christian Association of Nigeria (CAN), along with both key stakeholders. It was recalled that a Fulani group operating under the banner of a coalition of Fulani registered organizations, Gov Plateau State Chapter, had earlier outlined certain conditions for peace in the state in the wake of escalating nighttime attacks on local communities. Among the conditions presented by Gov were the immediate and unconditional release of all detained Fulani individuals, clarification on the whereabouts of missing members allegedly affected by security operations, and assurances that local communities would no longer arm their cattle. The chairman of Gov, Gaba Abdullahi Mohammed, reportedly stated at a press briefing in Kaduna that the absence of justice for Fulani herdsmen and their family from both governments and security agencies had contributed to the worsening crisis in the state. So the question now on my mind is the life of a cow or is the life of a cattle equal to the life of a human being? Please, I just want to know. I just want to clarify. I don't understand because my head won't blow. So these people are saying that because the communities have been arming their cattle, they have been arming their livestock, their cows. That is why they have been wreaking havoc on these innocent people. They have killed hundreds of innocent residents in Plateau State. And now they are coming out in broad daylight in a country that has government, in a country that has a president, a vice president, Senate president, House of Representative members, senators, coming out in broad daylight, to say that these are conditions, they are giving conditions. Anyway, I don't blame them. Is it their fault? I don't think it's their fault after all, because if our security operatives, the army, the Nigerian police, even the Navy, if they are doing what they are supposed to do, if they are arresting people, if they are, holding people accountable, I don't think these people would be able to come out to say that, okay, these are the conditions for peace, which means you are declaring publicly that you people are responsible. This so-called organization are the ones responsible for the loss of life, loss of, hundreds of lives, just because you feel that you can retaliate, maybe because they are killing your cows. Which is why I asked the question I asked earlier. Is the life of a cow, a life of a cattle, is it equal the life of a human being? Anyway, moving on. In reaction, the national president of the youth wing of a conference of autochthonous ethnic communities development association, Comrade Paul Joseph Dekete, described the group's peace conditions as a tacit admission of involvement in the ongoing violence. Exactly what I just said. Them coming out to give conditions that this is what we want for peace to reign is just equal to publicly admitting that they are the ones responsible for killing people at night time that have been happening for, several weeks in Plateau State. And now they are coming out publicly to say that, these are the conditions for peace, which means they are the ones that have been killing people. They are the ones that have been killing people in Plateau State, because if they are not, I don't think they will have the mind, they will have the audacity to come out to say that, this is what we want. These are the conditions that the state government should meet before there can be peace in Plateau State. Why are these people not already arrested? Why are they not already in prison, in jail, their presidents? Because this is an organization that is coming out to give these conditions Why is the president of the organization, the secretary, treasurer, everybody, top to bottom, why are they not arrested yet? Moving on, he called on security agencies to arrest the group's leaders, yes, for further investigation into their activities and intentions in Plateau State. Also responding, former Minister of Youth and Sport Development, Honorable Solomon Dalung, reportedly dismissed the group as faceless and questioned the credibility of their claims. He wondered why the group chose to hold its press briefing in Kaduna rather than in Plateau State, where they purportedly originated. He said, and I quote, "Kaduna Declaration or Kaduna Distraction, we are equally disturbed by a recent gathering in Kaduna where a group claiming to represent Fulani interests declared a condition for peace in Plateau State. We ask, if they are truly from Plateau, why did they not hold this gathering in just Plateau? Why are people who claim to be victims demanding preconditions before peace? This is not negotiation. It is extortion veiled in ethnic entitlement." Let's have your total opinions in the comments section. Whatever you want to call this, I think this is insane. Why these people are not already arrested, I do not know. Even if they did not hold the meeting in just Plateau State, even if they held the meeting in London, whatever, as long as they publicly came out to say that, these are the conditions that should be met before there will be peace in Plateau State, they should be held responsible for all the killings that have been happening in Plateau State for the past couple of weeks. Before we go, let's take a look at some of the reactions we got online. The first comment we got is from Ashabi Victoria, who says, "Some bunch of foreign beasts giving the natives conditions. Now, while for APC government, they should allow their cattle to destroy the farmlands unabated." I just think that in this 21st century, it's high time that the government, find a lasting solution to these, what's it called? Fulani herdsmen, taking their livestock, cattle, cows from one place to the other. Southeast, they are complaining. You go to Plateau, they are complaining. You come to Ekiti, they are complaining. Like each state are complaining about the same thing all around the country. So why is the government not doing something about it? I just feel like it's high time that the government, find a lasting solution to it. Whether either they put a stop to this nomadic cattle rearing method, and say that if you want to rear your cattle or your cow, just create an environment for them and just put them in one place and look for what they want to eat and bring it to them instead of taking the cows from one place to the other, thereby destroying people's farmland. Because I think for more than a decade now, it has been a war between farmers and herdsmen. It has been farmers versus herdsmen. And I think this killing going on currently in Plateau State has a lot, to do with farmer versus herdsmen battle that have, been ongoing throughout the country. So I feel like the federal government should just, find a lasting solution. It's high time. Jakada says, "Dalung, you never see anything yet. About these demons called the Fulanis, you were the one who came out to speak in support of a Fulani against us, the indigenous Hausa people, saying that nobody can separate the Hausas from the Fulanis, even when you said it to the world vividly, that we have nothing in common with the Fulanis, since we accommodated them in our land, but they betrayed the trust. Now you are beginning to understand who the Fulanis are. Maybe you will understand who they really are now." Aguda says, "Fulani are gaining too much power in Nigeria. They will come to your community and destroy your things and also be giving you conditions in your own land. The leader of this COFROM should be arrested for questioning." Exactly what I said. The leader of this organization should be in prison now. I don't know why the leader is not in prison already. Let's have your total opinions in the comments section. Thank you very much for always listening and watching. I will see you in my next video.